Welcome, all you Drutter brothers, to another installation of Drutter Madness. Coming to you live, we have Richmond Spiders versus the Texas Longhorns. And here's the tip, and Texas controls the tip. Dribbling up, getting the game started, game 3 of the play-in games, as the big center goes up for 2 and is fouled. So we'll have some free throws to start the game. That is number 20, wearing number 32 today. Or excuse me, number 22, Kai Jones, wearing number 32 today. Putting down 2 free throws to start the game. Shoots 63.6, but out to 100% start, getting Texas in the early lead as Richmond dribbles back down and passes it around the outside, dumps it down low, spin move, and a foul on the ground before he can put it up. An early battle down low with Grant Golden battling down there with Kai Jones. Texas pokes it away. Richmond gets their hand on it, but it's a backcourt violation. It's Texas defense and offense out to a hot start here. Richmond will need to pick it up if they want a shot to get into the field of 64 at Drutter Madness. Thanks again for tuning in. We try to bring you some live entertainment as we're Quarantine 2020 hashtag. Oh, nice alley-oop. Let's get the crowd in this. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was me, not the crowd. But, we're trying to pump the excitement level up here as we feel like we're stuck in a simulation, but we got to keep on living. And hopefully Drutter Madness can provide just enough spice to keep you entertained throughout your day. As Texas pokes another one away, it is not looking good early on for Richmond. A lot of game left, but Texas coming out strong. A miss on that end inside by, now that was not Kai, that was Jared Liddell of Texas, big forward for them. 6'8", 200 pounds, sophomore out of Cibolo, Texas. Let's see if he can put the next one in. They got to take advantage because Richmond can come back. 4 points is not a lot as Richmond is fouled. The crowd's starting to get a little louder here. Richmond dumps it in. Guard Blake Francis dribbles out front. He's their leading scorer for Richmond at 17.7 points per game. Looks like a miss there, or was that a pass? Texas dribbles back up. That's guard Andrew Jones, or maybe was that number 2 Matt Coleman? As Kai Jones goes to the line again. He's already got 2 from the stripe. They call it the charity stripe because back in 1933, they used to only shoot there and they would get the points, but every point was $10 to charity. Wouldn't that be a nice thought? But no, I think they just call it the charity stripe because it's uncontested. It's free, if you will. And oftentimes, teams can use it to get back in the game. They need a little help, a little charity. As Richmond gets on the board down low. That's big forward. Grant Golden getting 2 down low. Or excuse me, that's Texas. Oh, no, Richmond, Grant Golden, yes. And Grant Golden dumps it out to number 13, Jace Fedris for the 2. Richmond brings it within 1, and the rebound, they could take the lead here. Texas has gone cold, and Richmond is coming on strong. Richmond bangs inside and gets another foul call. They're really living here from the charity strike. But if they continue to put them down, they'll be in good shape. Number 5, Nick Sherrod, 6'4" guard out of Richmond, Virginia. Figure that, hometown player, playing for his hometown Richmond Spiders. Puts one down on the charity stripe as Richmond takes a 2-point lead. 7 minutes left in the first half. Richmond digging in for that quick breakaway. Thought they'd have it, but it's a no-go. As Nick Sherrod gets whistled for the foul. They're wearing different jerseys than normal, so bear with me as we get these numbers sorted out. Royce Ham Jr., number 5, getting some action early on for the and one. He puts it down to give Texas the lead back, up 1, 8-7. Richmond, some backcourt, some full court pressure from Texas, trying to slow the pace of the game. Richmond was really starting to push the tempo there, get it inside early. Let's see if it pays off again here. He goes up and draws the foul. Bailed out there is Nathan Cato, number 4 from Richmond. Another forward. He's got 75% from the free throw line. We'll put it up from outside, but we'll also bang down low, as we just saw there. It pays off for him with at least 1 point. Let's see if he can push through and give Richmond the lead back. The shot is up and misses off the front of the iron. Texas grabs the board, slowing it down, not really pushing the tempo. You kind of think that these guys, a lot of younger guys out there for Texas, you think their energy would be enough to push ahead. But as you've been seeing in most of these games, the jitters for these guys, not knowing if they're going to play and now playing, but in a different kind of almost controlled environment. As Kai Jones puts up another free throw. He is knocking them down today. Can't get that one to go. The old jinx, I always yell at the announcers when they throw out that stat. He's 6 for 6 on the day. He's really hitting his free throws. They always miss. No fumbles. They always fumble. So my apologies to Kai on that one. He still puts in one to give Texas a 1-point lead. Nice dish down low. Can't put the shot in, but gets fouled. Richmond might be in foul trouble here soon as Texas continues to get to the line. Both teams really putting in their points there. Good thing for that charity strike. As little guard Andrew Jones there, or Courtney Ramey, number 3, Courtney Ramey for Texas, puts in 2 free throws, giving them a 3-point lead. Richmond not going away, but Texas is content to stay on top for now. Passes inside, nice cut. Number 5, Nick Sherrod with the cut there from the guard position. And then a foul on the other end as we put Courtney Ramey back at the line. He just knocked down 2. Let's see if he can get 2 more. Puts it up and it's good. That's 3 for him this half. Texas really kind of spreading out their scoring. Richmond, a lot of their scoring done so far by Grant Golden down lower on the charity stripe. Let's see if they can get anything going outside. They have a couple shooters. Blake Francis shooting just over 36% from 3, and Jacob Gilliard shooting almost 45. Let's see if they can take advantage. A lot of times these smaller schools have the advantage on the 3-point line. We saw Steph Curry get hot. We've seen Kemba Walker get hot. We've seen these different guards put up some hot streaks that can carry these teams through the tournament. Don't count Richmond out. They played in a tough conference this year. Although so far Texas looks to be in control. I'm sure they'd like to push the lead here a little bit while they have the momentum. Driving inside, they get a foul call, and they will go to the line to shoot 2 as they must be in the bonus. Gerald Liddell here forward for Texas, going to the line to put up 2. Knocks it down. Knocks them both down. Texas up 5. Richmond can't panic here, but it would be nice to get some points, stay within 1 possession. You don't want to let Texas get too big of a lead. You know what they say, everything's bigger in Texas, so a 5-point lead feels bigger to those Longhorns. And they are rearing to go. They are rearing to go. Texas gets the ball back, passes it around the arc. Not a whole lot of outside shots this game, staying true to the theme of the tournament. We wonder if this will be more of a defensive geared tournament, banging inside. Even the little guys taking it inside, as that is Matt Coleman taking it inside for Texas. I think we recently misquoted that as Gerald Liddell, but Matt Coleman going to the charity stripe again. Missing on the front end of the 1-and-1 though. And a big dunk down low. From their other forward, Tyler Burton. Richmond getting back in the game with an emphatic dunk. That should get the crowd going, hopefully. The reverse won't go. A little, showboating there, although it was a nice play. Just hit the underside of the rim. Good defense on the other end by Kai Jones. Stopping Grant Golden down low. He's been their go-to for Richmond. As on the other end, Jericho Sims can't get that one to fall. But he gets fouled and go to the line. Both teams bailing each other out so far this game. A lot of inside moves ending in fouls with shots. It's been good D, but you keep putting them on the line, and eventually one or the other is going to take advantage. As Texas has had the good fortune to stay in the lead of this one. Putting down both, they push that lead back to 5. It looks like we're still waiting on some viewers. We still appreciate it, and we'll still be here all day, giving you the action you deserve here at Drutter Madness. Richmond, patience. Patience can be good on offense. You want to work for a good shot. Still the first half, no reason to rush things, and there it does pay off. As we see Nathan Kayo banging down low with a nifty move, a little kind of dribble drive to the side, and a swoop in for the layup to bring Richmond within 3. Some blown coverage gives them an easy layup, but can't put it down. That might be the jitters we've been talking about. All that jitters is gold. As Richmond gets the ball back, a real opportunity here to tie it up or pull within 1. Ooh, look to take the deep shot, but thought better of it. Probably a good call. Don't need something that deep yet. We can't all be Steph Curry. Although my boy Benny and Z, DK out there, they'll all pull from half. Richmond turns it over. A real wasted possession there. Couldn't really get much going. Good D by Texas, but the throwaway. And Texas takes advantage of the turnover, getting 2 down low to push that lead back up to 5. They are just saying no so far to the Spiders, not letting them weave their web as the Longhorns just kind of punch through every advance Richmond makes. Getting another foul inside there. Richmond will go to the line for 2. Breaking the action as Jake Wojcik gets in the game. Only 11.7 minutes during the regular season, but maybe trying to get some new blood in there, spark some energy, and get this team rolling. They're not far off, but they just haven't been able to get over that hump and get past Texas as he puts in 1, but the board and it won't go down low. for Nathan Kyle. Good board, but can't get the follow-up. We've seen lids on the bucket all tournament so far. Let's hope that changes and we get some more offensive output as this tournament continues, as Texas is able to get the and one to go. Let's see if he can take advantage and get the full three, as that's Courtney Ramey again for Texas. The guard out of St. Louis, Missouri, cannot get the third point there on the three-point play attempt. Richmond gets it down 6. 2 minutes to go till half. You know, let's see if Texas pushes that lead or Richmond can stay in this and come. Oh my, and there's that lid. Cannot get the layup to go. He's been playing well down there, that number 4, but just not getting some of those shots to fall. Let's see if they can pull that lid off in the second half and really challenge Texas as Texas gets to the line now. These games, you know, the stop and go of all these fouls, we're going to have to do something about that. We shortened the games here to 10-minute halves to try to get players in and out. Everyone's taking extra precautions. I hope you do too. But all these fouls really slowing the play of the game. Texas goes up 7, minute 40 left in the half. Richmond drives down, slowed by Texas's swarming defense. Full court pressure. Maybe Richmond might want to take a note out of their book and try to get Texas off their offensive rhythm. The inside-out game, as they throw it away, not even looking for the pass cross court. You got to stay heads up on that. Make a better decision. Texas just pouring it on here as number 22, Kai Jones, down low. He's got a few for Texas. He was instrumental early on, then went quiet a little bit. As we hear again from number 4 on Richmond, Nathan Kyle. He's been battling down low and finally gets one to go to keep Richmond within 7. But Texas gets it back down low and is fouled. They'll go to the stripe as they are in the bonus. Let's see if he can knock down the front end of his 1-and-1. This forward, Gerald Liddell, knocks down the first one. Well done. Ensuring that he'll get that second shot. Usually doesn't shoot well from the line. And there he misses the second. At least he got that first, guaranteed a point. As they push their lead to 8, 40 seconds left in the first half. Richmond really needs a bucket here. They don't want to go down in the half down too much. Their three-point shot hasn't really been active here, so to come back on just 2s with Texas playing the way they are, you'd hope to see some points. Coach is probably working for a good shot. They got time, but the shot clock winding down now. 10 seconds as we're out on the wing. Let's see if Nick Sherrod puts up a shot here. Or Blake Francis. Both decent three-point shooters. And Richmond just can't get it done. Texas takes the ball with 6 seconds left. Let's see if they put up a shot and push their lead to double digits. A deep 3 will not go, and we will go to half. 25-17. Texas up 8. You know, we expected a little bit closer game. It started out that way. Richmond not being able to buy a shot down low. Let's see if they change things up at halftime and come out stronger. Some brief entertainment as we bring you some stats, and we will be right back with the second half. And we're about ready to get back to the action. We just checked in with the studios. We're trying to get a co-host here sent in. Brother Kleiny is still mixing in action as Texas takes the ball back quickly to start the second half. But Richmond comes out with good D of their own and pokes the ball away. You like to see that fire coming out. Let's see if they can turn it into points and start the half off on a positive note. Goes up with a contested layup and can't get it to roll. I thought I saw a foul there, but no call, but Texas will get one on the other end. And there we see the foul situation for Richmond. As we were talking, we thought they might be in foul trouble early here. Really hacking away early in the first half there as Courtney Ramey goes back to the line. Knocks down the first. Takes his time on the second. Courtney Ramey, again out of St. Louis, Missouri. I'm from the Loot and I'm proud. That's some Nelly. There's been some debate if Nelly's one of the best rappers of all time or not. Top 10, top 15, I don't know, chime in, DM us. We grew up enjoying Nelly, but, you know, not everyone thinks it's getting hot and hurt. And not everyone can take off all their clothes. As Grant Golden gets back in on the action, knocking down, or excuse me, that's Jacob Gilliard from Richmond knocking down 2 free throws. 1 free throw. Texas can't get it to go. Richmond on the break. No one there, and they have to slow it down to run the offense. Gets it poked away, keeps it in bounds. Guard Matt Coleman brings it up the court, passes over to the wing. That's Courtney Ramey. He passes inside, and he gets the bucket. That's again Kai Jones down low. He is dominating down there. 6'11" from the Bahamas. That wingspan really paying off as he's putting in quite a few buckets in the paint. We'll try to get a comparison drawn up here for points in the paint. That's always a key factor. Points off turnovers too. Just really doing it for Texas. Our stats guy is yet to be found. Once again, all complaints, please send to Druther Brother Kleiny. All compliments direct to Druther Brother Cooley. Everything else, please direct to Druther Brother. As this game, as all, are brought to you by Druther Brothers. Texas up 9 in the second half of Game 3 of the playing games of Drutter Madness. Matt Coleman dribbles down for Texas. Almost has that poked away, but it's a reach on Jacob Gilliard. Team foul number 2 this half. Let's see if Richmond can stay out of foul trouble. They put Texas to the line in the bonus there. That couldn't have helped. A smooth move to the rim. Won't get it done there for Nick Sherrod. The layup just won't go. Richmond dribbles back, pass around the outside. Let's see if they get that 3-point shot going this half. They got to hang on to the ball, though. A nice drifting floater there from Nick Sherrod. Gets it to go to bring it to within 7. We might still have a game on our hands here. I almost said folks, but I didn't. Peeps, y'all, let's get another word going. Number 3 in your hearts, 5 on the jersey here. Courtney Ramey going back to the line. 70.9 free throw percent shooter. Cannot get the first to go. Hit 2 earlier. Let's see if he gets this one. Richmond dribbles up after the second free throw is good. Texas up 8. Dumps it inside, but a block by Texas, a follow-up by Richmond, and they get the foul call. And they'll go to the line. I guess the refs did not hear our pleas. They fell on deaf ears. Let's hope the refs aren't deaf. They can't hear their own whistles. I ain't felt this good since my wood lived off the thistle. Quarters, dimes, and nickels. For shizzle dizzle, I'm going to try with a big Snoop dizzle. We'll see if we can get you some Snoop next game. We did have that request coming in. Right now, we are just playing some 2020 rap tracks in the back. As Richmond gets their shots to fall, that's number 4, Nathan Kayo, getting it done from the line. As Coleman dribbles up for Texas. Dumps it inside. The spin move. Nice layup, but can't get it to fall. That was number 5, Royce Ham again. Fresh into the game. You forgive the young fellow one. Now, he's a junior. He ain't that young, but doesn't get too many minutes. He'll be back at him. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so you like to see him taking it. He had the opportunity. It looked good. Let's see if Richmond can take advantage. Pushing back to within 6. See if they can overcome that hump here and really make it a game. 6.5 left in the second half. 4 on 3, a deep shot. The first one from Richmond, can't get it to go. Not the best looking first 3, although made it look pretty good given the circumstances. Well guarded. Coleman swings it inside, and up he goes. Royce Ham again, forcing the issue, getting a foul this time. Shooter's touch, gets the roll there. Speaking of roll, has anyone seen Roll Bounce lately? You know, I still can't make up my mind on that movie. It's like, the skating is good, the music is cool, but what was it, Bow Wow, Lil Bow Wow? What was he at the time? Back to the game, as Richmond can't get the fast break layup to go, you gotta put those down. You really gotta put those down. We don't like to harp on guys. We're not in the action. We don't know what it feels like. But those layups, you gotta put down. Especially on a big stage like this. You don't get too many opportunities. The defense has been solid. We'll go with Pilsner today. It was stout, then it was Porter. The defense has been Pilsner today. Not quite as sturdy as that NC State stout, but still pretty solid defense from Texas. Both teams really. Richmond just not getting their shots to fall. Texas having a bit more luck inside. And as we saw, Richmond kind of missing some opportunities on a fast break. As the drive there by Matt Coleman, looking real pretty, puts it in for 2. He puts up 12.7 for them. So look for him to get going in the second half and really carry him to the finish line. As we're halfway through the second half, Richmond swinging it around the outside, a little dribble drive, but bottled up by that Pilsner Texas defense. If you're looking for a good pills, try the Pony Pills from Halfacre. Or anything over from Germany and Europe. They really got some good stuff over there. And there we go. Richmond finally getting back on the board. As that's number 3, Tyler Burton. Freshman from Uxbridge, Massachusetts. Uxbridge, not to be confused with Oxbridge or Oxford. Ford vs. Ferrari was a good movie. Great acting. Thriller, no chiller. Recommend to watch. As Texas takes the ball out and Matt Coleman dribbles up here. He's been leading this offense well, and it's boded well for them, keeping them at a 6-point lead here. Under 5 to go. They get it inside, so you guessed it, Kai Jones again going to the line. You know, he hasn't put a lot down from the field goals, but he's getting to the line consistently, and sometimes that pays off just as much. Some teams live and die by that free throw line. You know, my home Hawkeyes, they love the free throw line. As he misses the first, but gets the second to bounce in. Texas up 7. Richmond would love to hit a 3 here, I'm sure. Let's see if they can get the ball to Nick Sherrod or Blake Francis. 2 good 3-point shooters. Elected instead to go inside. Nick Sherrod getting it done inside for them. You don't see him go down low too much. You know, 6'4", he's got decent size, but with those 6'10", 6'11" trees down there, he did well to put that one in. Oh, and that's what we're talking about, not being able to get those little gimmies to go. Unguarded, too. You know, a guard position, maybe not used to being down there, but still wide open as Texas throws down the thunderous dunk. You guessed it, Kai Jones. Texas really starting to show their firepower on offense here, pulling away from the Spiders. Let's see if they can get their web wrapped back around them and stay in this game, just not getting it to fall. Did somebody weave a web across the rim there? Charlotte, please take down your web. Wilbur needs some help. That's a Charlotte's Web reference, you know. If you're not used to it, I know. Richmond Spiders from Richmond, not Charlotte. But they need to get the cobwebs dusted off and put some points up here. Texas starts to pull away, up 9. We're lucky that last trip didn't result in more points for Texas. As Richmond gets it down low again, but can't get it to fall. And that's Nathan Kayo. He's had pretty good games so far, but you wonder if he's starting to be fatigued. Haven't had too many substitutions. Both teams elected to stay with their tried and true starters, but you'd think some fresh legs in the second half might help here. Fresh, never frozen, that's our motto. Speaking of fresh, never frozen, Wendy's breakfast. I tried it the other day, and wow. I think it's safe to say no other breakfast really matters at this point. At least fast food breakfast. Wendy's is it. So you can stop the conversation there. And boom! Texas, Courtney Ramey putting in 2 more from the line. The 2 guards, Matt Coleman and Courtney Ramey for Texas, really getting it done. Andrew Jones as well has had a good game. All 3 really leading this offense, keeping things smooth and playing some pretty good lockdown D on Richmond shooters. Texas pushing the lead to 11. We've all but given up hope on Richmond. Let's hope along came a Spider and they sneak up on us. Some surprises here with the last 2.5 minutes. They got to get their shots going though. Cannot get the layup to go. This is insane. We have not seen more missed layups in a tournament than this since, well, ever. We've done our homework. We know as Texas continues to pour it on with Kai Jones relentless down low. Richmond takes a much-needed timeout. Let's see if they get some fresh legs in there, or at least some more three-point shooters. Try to start launching some up. They really got to do something here to try to make a run if they want to get back in this game. Their tournament hopes are slipping away as Texas is up 13, just over 2 minutes left in the second half. We're here live from Drutter Brothers Studios. Drutter Madness, presented by Drutter Brothers in partnership with Drutter Brothers. Sponsored by, as we just said, the Drutter Brothers. Richmond drive down, gets it in low, and our man Nathan Kyle putting it in. Him and Grant Golden, the forwards for Richmond getting it done, whereas the guards from Texas, plus our boy Kai Jones really getting it done for Texas. Really hope to see some of those guards get involved for Richmond, start putting down some threes. They're going to need to come back in a hurry. As there's a minute 40 left, Texas content to work the ball around the outside. Look at the patience, although you think they want to move the ball still. Little dribble drive, nothing there. Passes it back out. We got Matt Jones inside, and it's poked away, but I think it will stay with Texas as Richmond got a hand on the ball. A lot of time taken off, but 3 seconds left only on the shot clock. Texas got to put one up quick, or Richmond's going to get the ball back here. Not any worse for wear. They put up a quick one, but Richmond can't get the board. You got to block out. Man before the ball. Texas again now gets a fresh shot clock to work the ball around. Richmond maybe down too much to employ the hack strategy. This one might be over. A minute left. Texas works it around. Some good defense by Richmond, but a lot of time coming off the clock. They needed to play this tough earlier. A lot easier when you got that energy at the end, that crazy, frantic energy as they get a shot clock violation. Smothering web-like defense from the Spiders. They need to start putting up some threes. Under a minute to go now. Richmond needs a prayer. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, Spiders on a prayer. All right, that's my song for the day. Coming out soon on Spotify. It'll be free, of course. Nobody will pay for that. I won't pay for that. I'm a Drutter mother. No, my Drutter mother wouldn't pay for that. Ooh, Richmond get an advantage to get some points with the clock stopped. As number 1, Blake Francis, junior from Herndon, Virginia, goes to the line. Junior, he may be back next year and have another shot. Both teams could return quite a few guys and be right back in this thing for the real deal. But until then, I think both hope to move on in Drutter Madness. As he can't put both in, only gets one. Texas content to dribble back out and waste more time off the clock. Down 10, you'd think Richmond will be fouling and chucking threes, but coach might have said, play it safe. We don't want anyone getting hurt, which, I go back and forth on. 10 seems like doable, although with 15 seconds left now, there's no Reggie Miller on court. I think this one is over. 8, 7, 2 on the shot clock. Richmond will get the ball back, but with not enough time, Texas is going to move on in this one with a 10-point win unless Richmond just closes the gap here. And they'll put one up, but it will not go. No surprises. There's been a lid on the basket for them all game. Texas will move on into the field of 64 of Drutter Madness. Thanks once again for tuning in. As we see, shout out to our boy Fizzy. What can Brown do for you? Thanks for joining. We go to the players of the game, and there you have it. We heard that name quite a bit for Texas. That's one of their feared guards there. We thought maybe it would be Kai Jones, but Courtney Rainey there getting the shout out. He put down quite a few points, 14, quite a few from the charity line, as we get number 4, Nathan Burton from the Nathan Kyle from the Richmond Spiders with the player of the game shout outs. Both teams played well. Good West Texas in the field of 64. Stay tuned for Game 4 of the playing games of Drutter Madness.